everyone, and thanks so much for joining me. I'm Matt Fodor from Our Lady of Peace Church in Cleveland, Ohio, and together we can now prepare the way of the Lord as we begin this new liturgical year in the season of Advent. This Advent season, we pray Jesus Christ, hope for nations, be our peace. We are longing for you, O Lord, for the peace, the joy, the justice, the love, and the hope in our hearts, in our minds, and in our lives. So our theme for this Advent is We Are Longing. What are you longing for in your life of faith? What do you pray and ask Christ for? Together, let us allow Jesus Christ, hope for all, hope for nations, to be our peace. We long continually, each and every day, for peace in our hearts, our homes, our minds, everywhere, amongst all nations, the entire world. Bring that back a little bit. How can you be Jesus Christ? How can you be hope? How can you be peace to others during this Advent season? This weekend, when we come to Mass, we officially bless the Advent wreath and light the first candle. And that will begin our journey of prayer, of hope, praying for peace and justice in our lives, in our community, and in our world. So as we light that first candle, we can pray together that Christ our light will shine in our lives with hope and promise. We pray that He will give us right vision so that we remain attentive to the holy season. And Jesus Christ will remind us to look for Him in small acts of kindness and love as we await His coming with wonder. Let's turn to the gospel reading for this weekend. It's a very short and simple gospel, and it allows and reminds ourselves to keep faith, to stay awake, and be ready. So from the Gospel of Mark, Jesus said to His disciples, "Be watchful, be alert. You do not know the hour when the time will come. It is like a man traveling abroad. He leaves home and places his servants in charge, each with his own work, and orders the gatekeeper to be on watch, saying, 'Watch therefore, you do not know the hour when the Lord of the house is coming, whether in the evening, or at midnight, or at cockcrow in the morning. May He not come suddenly and find you sleeping. So what I say to you, I say to all, watch.'" So behind all of this, what do we glean? We, collectively, do not know the hour when the Lord is coming. When will Christ return be? This is why we continue to have faith in our hearts, in our minds, in our voice, in the way we speak, in the way that we treat others, in the way that we help and serve and support. We do not know the hour. We must keep the faith. Stay awake, be ready. You do not know the hour when the Lord is coming. Stay awake, be ready, for the Lord is coming soon. Alleluia, alleluia. Right? We preach it, we sing it. We do not know the hour. Now, there are those that have little faith, that struggle with faith, some that don't have faith at all. What we need to pray for, and what we need to do, and this is that piece of beginning to help others this Advent season. For those that are struggling with that faith, or don't have the faith, with a lack of faith, how can we help them to stay awake and be ready for that moment that we pray when Jesus Christ will come into their hearts, into their lives, into their minds? Think about that. Think about somebody that you know who's struggling. Make that time to sit and talk with them, perhaps this week. Invite them to come to church. Pray with them. Stay awake, be ready. We do not know the hour. Stay awake, be ready. The Lord is coming soon. So as you heard when our video began today, a beautiful song that goes with our theme for this Advent. It's by Anne Quigley, and it's called There Is a Longing. It fits perfectly with what we are waiting for and praying for this weekend. There is a longing in our hearts, O Lord, for you to reveal yourself to us. There is a longing in our hearts for love we only find in you, O God. Remember, stay awake, be ready, have that longing in your heart, for the Lord is coming soon. We'll see you next week.